In a small town, there lived a man named Jack who was known to be abusive towards his wife, Lily. He would often beat her up for the slightest of reasons and would always put her down in public. Despite all the torture, Lily always stayed by his side, hoping that he would change one day. One day, Jack lost his job and was struggling to make ends meet. In desperation, he turned to his boss, a notorious and humiliating man known for his unethical practices, and offered to sell Lily to him in exchange for money. The boss, eager to satisfy his own twisted desires, agreed to the deal. Lily was devastated when she found out what her husband had done. She was heartbroken and ashamed that he had stooped so low as to sell her. The boss treated her like a piece of property, subjecting her to humiliating acts and leaving her feeling worthless. But little did they know that karma was not blind. One day, while the boss was driving recklessly, he got into a fatal accident, killing him instantly. Jack, on the other hand, was caught by the authorities and was sentenced to life imprisonment for his crimes. Lily was finally free from the clutches of her abuser and the humiliating boss. She moved to a new town, started a new life, and found happiness in the most unexpected ways. She realized that sometimes, the darkest moments can lead to the brightest future. As time passed, Lily began to heal from the emotional and physical scars left by Jack's abuse. She met a kind and gentle man who showed her the love and respect she deserved. They fell in love and got married, starting a new life together. But Jack was still consumed by his jealousy and anger towards Lily's newfound happiness. He became obsessed with the idea of getting revenge on Lily for leaving him, and moving on with someone else. Jack spent years in prison, planning and scheming his revenge, waiting for the right moment to strike. One day, Jack was released from prison after serving his sentence. He wasted no time in tracking down Lily and her new husband, determined to make them pay for what he saw as a betrayal. Jack broke into their house in the middle of the night, armed with a knife and full of rage. But what Jack didn't know was that Lily's new husband was an ex-Marine who had seen his fair share of battles. He was able to disarm Jack and subdue him until the police arrived. Jack was once again taken into custody and sentenced to a longer prison term for his attempted revenge. Despite the trauma and fear that Jack had caused, Lily and her husband remained strong and determined to move on with their lives. They knew that they had each other and that love would always triumph over hate. Jack, on the other hand, was left alone in his cell, realizing too late that his actions had only brought him more pain and suffering.